Hey guys and girls, how's it going? Hope you guys are having a great week. So I'm back and I'm back with another Mass Effect Andromeda video. Now this one basically was in response to my video that I did on N7Day, which was effectively a celebration of Mass Effect and everything that we know so far about Mass Effect Andromeda. Please check it out if you haven't already checked it out. Now this video is a response to one of a request basically that was made by one of my subscribers, or hopefully soon to be subscriber, guy called KB, who basically asked me to do a reaction video to the new Mass Effect Andromeda trailer that was revealed on N7Day. Now I am going to do a reaction video to it. I haven't seen it yet, so let's watch the video first. I'll give my guys initial reactions to it, and then obviously we'll break it down and have a look at it in a bit more detail, and I'll generally give my thoughts on it. So let's get cracking anyway. I'm very excited to watch this trailer. Haven't seen it yet, so I'm anything Mass Effect, I know I'm gonna freak out. So anyway, let's watch it because I'm very excited. So let's go. Okay.
We are travelers, constantly moving forward and looking back. Alone and as one. We have no choice but to try. For our insatiable curiosity. For our fear of what should happen if we don't. You are that explorer now. We will say goodbye, and you will look back one last time and know that wherever you go, we will be with you. This is Commander Shepard, signing off.
Oh my god, that was my Shepard right there. Oh wow, that was emotional. Okay. Alright, so let's give my general reactions to it. So, not much spoiled there, in the trailer. That was really emotional, because my Shepard is FemShep. That is my Shepard. So, to hear Jennifer Hale's voice, oh my god, I'm getting all teary-eyed. To hear Jennifer Hale's voice in that, was just amazing. Yeah, really cool. Definitely getting a sense that this whole explorer kind of thing, which is very cool. But anyway, so that's my initial reactions. So I'm gonna break here because I usually have two people that are massive Bioware fans, Gamer MD83 and Lady Insanity. So I know that they've uploaded their general thoughts on this video. So I'm gonna break here, go and watch those videos, see what they've been saying about it, their general ideas, and then I'll come back and obviously I'll break it down in a little bit more detail for you guys. Alright guys, I'm back after watching Gamer MD83 and Lady Insanity. I'll post their videos in my comments below. Check them out because they're great at what they do, and they have some really interesting thoughts and ideas on it. But anyway, let's go through the trailer again, and I'm going to break down a few things, and I'm going to talk about some of the ideas that they've had, and give my general impressions on that and what I think. So let's go back through it again. Okay, so I like the fact that initially in the beginning it's all live action sort of stuff.
We are travelers, constantly moving forward and looking back.
So I'm just going to stop it here. So it's very clear that the major theme behind Mass Effect Andromeda is exploration. And Bioware have always sort of, with the Mass Effect series, obviously, it's a sci-fi story, but they've always been, it's been a celebration of, astronauts. I like this, that they're celebrating astronauts that have come before them. This idea of exploring new space, new frontiers. So very much that very much that is going to be the vibe of the new Mass Effect Andromeda, and I really like that.
Alone and as one. We have no choice but to try. For our insatiable curiosity. For our fear of what should happen if we don't.
Right, so I'm just going to pause it here. So this here, basically, this looks like a view from the cockpit in the new ship, the Tempest, possibly. As you can see here, we've got Earth here. Now, some people, but Lady Insanity, for example, has picked out that she thinks that this bit here is at the, right at the beginning or in the middle of Mass Effect 3, and that here you can see she thinks these are explosions, and potentially that this is the Reapers attacking Earth, and that you've been sent out, humanity's last survivors, effectively the Alliance think that the war is doomed, that if Shepard is to fail, that, they've sent you and maybe other races out to Andromeda to find a new home, to continue the human race and that kind of thing. I don't think it's that. I don't think it's at the end of Mass Effect 3 or in the beginning, because I'll explain a bit more later, but the technology that we see here later on, it's too advanced for that time, and so I don't think it is. I think this here is just the Earth lit up at night. It's big cities lit up at night. That's what I think. But I can see where she's coming from here with the explosions, but I personally, I hope it's not that. I mean, it makes sense as a premise, because why would they be going to the Andromeda system? What would be the reason behind that, other than to continue on the human race? So I'm very intrigued to find out why they're going to Andromeda, why this push outwards into the galaxy. But it's an interesting theory that perhaps we are survivors of the war against the Reapers, and we've been sent out to colonize. Very sort of a interstellar style kind of thing, like continuing in survival. Now, there's another point here in this cockpit which is quite interested, and here Gamer and Deep actually pointed this out, which is a really good point. If you have a look here, there are some dog tags there, and on it is the name Ryder. Now, there is some speculation as to whether or not Ryder is the name of our main protagonist. Now, in the previous trailer at E3, the main character that we see there in the armor and everything, Bioware have confirmed that is not the main protagonist. So, the dog tags there is Ryder the main name? I mean, it works. It really does, as names go. I mean, obviously, I assume your companions are going to call you by your surname. So Shepard always really worked. Everybody called him or her Shepard. It worked. Ryder's a cool sounding name, but I don't understand why there are dog tags here. I think if there were dog tags here, usually you would wear your dog tags. You wouldn't, as a soldier, you wouldn't take them off and put them on the dashboard. That would be really sort of irresponsible of you. And you are an N7 soldier, so I would, assume you have some degree of duty or honor or respect for the role. So honestly, I think these dog tags potentially could be somebody that you've lost called Ryder, possibly, or somebody that you're searching for. Who knows? But Ryder could even be the name of the main character that we saw in the E3 trailer, because it makes sense with this song, Ghost Riders. So who knows? I guess that remains to be seen. But yeah, so that was a really nice spot there from Gamer MD. So let's carry on.
You are that explorer now.
Yeah, I think it's just lights. Just the lights. So here, as we can see, we're leaving our galaxy here.
We will say goodbye, and you will look back one last time and know that wherever you go,
Now this bit just had me in awe. Now this here is clearly the Milky Way galaxy. Okay, that's clearly the Milky Way galaxy there. And if we have a look here, that's the Andromeda galaxy. So at this point here, you are in between both galaxies. Now this is absolutely incredible, this ship here. For me, it reminds me, it's a cross between a mass relay and the Citadel. The arms here very much, and this bit here really reminds me of the Citadel. Now, is this going to be your ship? You know, or is this like a colony vessel? I think this is more likely to be a colony vessel, and I personally think that you're going to be a scout. And you'll have a smaller ship called the Tempest, which allows you to land on planets and scout them and find, and settlements and that sort of thing. I think this is too big to be. There's no way that this ship could land on a planet. It's too big for that kind of thing. I mean, if you can imagine here, you can imagine like the Citadel, entire cities and blocks and apartments, and you could very much, I mean, I kind of imagine it as being like different vessels. Like you could have like a human colony ship, a Krogan colony ship, a Sari and so on, and I think that would be really epic. But as you can see here, I mean, the technology here, I mean, it's really interesting. I mean, have we developed and expanded on the mass relays? Are we able to the thing with the mass relays is you have to have 2 points, so you have to have a point A and a point B, and you jump to them. So does it work like a mass relay, or is it something different? Is it a new form of technology? Now, prior to this, you had FTL. If you were to travel at faster than light speed, it would still take over 500 years to get from the Milky Way galaxy to the Andromeda galaxy. Now that's why Lady Insanity thinks it starts at the middle of Mass Effect 3, and that you see them leave at the beginning of Mass Effect 3, and it's like 500 years later, and then obviously the races have changed and evolved, and for 500 years they have been living on this colony ship, this colony vessel that perhaps is self-sustaining, and you finally arrive in the Andromeda galaxy, and that's where Mass Effect Andromeda picks up from. It's an interesting theory, but I think it'd be so cool if they did develop some new form of transport, because when we do see bits in Mass Effect, the Mass Effect Andromeda trailer, where you're zooming into the planet, that is very quick, that travels. So it will be interesting to see what's going to happen. But I have to say, this ship looks absolutely awesome. It looks amazing.
Signing off.
Right, so this here...
This is Commander Shepard. Signing off.
Right, so... Okay, so the trailer then. So it's a good trailer, a really good trailer. It doesn't give that much away about, what's coming in Mass Effect Andromeda. I think Bioware are going to be saving the big guns for later on, possibly sometime in the new year. The game is due for release in holiday 2016, so I am hoping we'll see some gameplay. But that message there at the end, this is Commander Shepard signing off, and they talk about now you are now the explorer, and you need to forget about the past and move on. I don't just think that's the Shepard talking about the new character, the new protagonist. I actually think that's Bioware talking to the fans, because a lot of people are finding it very difficult to let go of their Shepard, to move on, and it's understandable. I mean, for me as well, my Shepard is very special to me, and I played as FemShep, and just watching this trailer brings back all the memories and everything, of the 3 games, and it is hard to move on because the Mass Effect series is so amazing. But I think it's right, it's remembering Mass Effect 1, 2, 3, all those brilliant moments that we've had with our Shepard and our characters. But it is about exploration. It's about discovering new galaxies, new races, and I'm very, very excited for that. I can't wait for that experience. So I think it's going to be really epic. Now, this for me, as I say, it made me remember my moments. Now, what I'd like to ask you guys is, what are your favorite moments that you had with your shepherd? What were your favorite moments? Now, for me, I have two moments, well, two or three moments actually. Three moments, my top three moments, I suppose. My number three moment, best moment for Shepard, was when you were on Tachanka and you were taking on the Reapers. And basically, Shepard has this moment where she has this banter with Rex, which I just found hilarious. And it was just shouting out, "There's a Reaper in my way, Rex." And I don't know, something in that moment, it just really tickled me. It really did, and I really loved it. The other, my other favorite moment was in Mass Effect 3. It was in the Citadel DLC, and it was where Shepard was, you know, doing the Shepard shuffle, and she's dancing, and everybody's around my Shepard, and they're just basically taking the mick out of her for her dancing moves, and I love that. I thought that was really funny and heartwarming and really great. So that was probably my second moment. My first moment for Shepard has to be at the end of Mass Effect 2. So the moment where Shepard is walking through the Normandy, and you've been successful, you know, you've successfully completed, you know, done the suicide mission, you've stopped the collectors, and there's a moment where Shepard walks through and she's looking at her companions, and you see them, you know, left and right, and it was just a really powerful moment for me, you know, this idea of Shepard being a leader and what was to come. It was an exciting moment for what was to come, you know, in Mass Effect 3. So that was another moment for me, which I really loved. So those are my sort of top three Shepard moments. Let me know what your favorite Shepard moments are in the comments section below. Please shout out, what kind of Shepard were you? So were you Femme Shepard, Male Shepard? Who did you romance? What class did you play? Let me know in the comments section below. My Femme Shepard was a soldier, my primary one anyway. I played the game about 5 or 6 times, so I had many different sort of Shepards, but my canon Shepard was Femme Shep. She was a soldier class, and she actually ended up romancing Liara all the way through 1, 2, and 3. So that was my Shepard anyway. But anyway, yeah, so let me know what you guys think. What are your thoughts on the trailer? So what do you think about the theories that I've put out there that are already out there at the moment, and what are your thoughts on it? All right, guys and girls, well, I hope you found this interesting. I hope you're as excited about Mass Effect Andromeda as I am. I can't wait to hear more. I'm going to be lapping up all the information I can get. I will be doing news and reaction videos with everything that we get on this, so there's more good stuff to look forward to in the future. All right, guys and girls, well, take care, and as always, happy gaming. Yeah.